Okay.
So, today we're going to be going over a story about the Waffle Louder?
Louder.
Louder.
About the Waffle Holocaust. So, our story begins in, imagine a meadow. You have the bright big yellow sun, there's a rainbow stretching across the sky, with a little unicorn bouncing all across it. Boink, boink, boink. And you have your field full of daisies and sunflowers and little birds flying around going, good morning. And then you have the waffle. The waffle, always, this is always how you see it. I don't think they ever actually do anything else. They just run across the field. They always have a sunflower. Or a daisy, depends which one they prefer. And they always have their flower. They're just running through the field, they have the basket of daisies on their arm, and they're just running. And then all of a sudden, out of the bright yellow sky, it goes dark. What can be happening? What is going on? And then all of a sudden, the giant hand comes down, and it picks up the waffle. Now the waffle doesn't know what's going on. It's like, what's going on here? It's looking around, all of a sudden it gets dark, and then up from behind them, snatch! And that's not the worst part. One by one, the giant hand picks off the limbs, a leg, another arm, and then finally, the arm with the sunflower just falls to the ground. And the waffle's like, no, my flower! And then, suddenly, it freezes. It's in a box. And it's in your freezer. And then, sometimes, people will go in the freezer and it gets left open overnight. Yeah, things thaw when the freezer door is open. And all of a sudden, that makes the waffle go whoop, back to life. Like if you guys ever seen the SpongeBob movie, once the sprinklers hit SpongeBob, it goes whoop.
SpongeBob died?
Yes, SpongeBob died. He came back to life. But anyway,
not
back to the
appropriate.
waffles. We're on the waffles now. We're on the waffles. So, it goes whoop, and all of a sudden, a leg, an arm. And then the other arm grows back with the sunflower, or daisy, whichever they prefer. Like, whoop, flowers, it's all blooms, and all is gorgeous. They break through the bag, they break through the box, and they bounce to the ground. Now, the only way the waffles can go back to their little meadow with the sun and the unicorn is blink, 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 is to go through a mirror. They run and just go whoosh, and there they are. That's all. But there's obstacles for the waffles. Oh yes, it can't just be just as simple as, oh, there's nowhere around. Oh look, a mirror right conveniently placed in front of the freezer. Why is there a mirror in front of the freezer? Oh, well, I'm not going to complain. Boink! No, it can't be that simple. You got the cat running through the living room, jumping over coffee tables, and there's the cat. The cat's like, what is this? I'm the only thing allowed to run around this house. Pretty cute. So you gotta run past the cat. It's like swiping out with its paws, like roar! You gotta think, to a waffle, a cat is like huge.
Oh.
You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know if it'll hit you with its tail or try and bite you, or just roar and make you shake like if you're in Super Mario Brothers 3, where the giant Hero Brothers, they throw their the hammers and they go boing. You don't know if that's gonna happen. And even if there's not the cats, even if you don't have the cats to do it, there's the kids. The kids are like, OMG waffle! And they run over to the waffle. And once they get it, it's all over. It's like the hand coming out of the sky again. Only, they're already in a bad place. They're just trying to get free. And when they make it to the mirror, they just go, wow. Even if something's chasing them, like the little kid's like, you're mine, waffle. And it's running. It can just boink through. And the child can't go through it because humans can't go through the mirror. Only the waffles can. And then there's the unfortunate waffles. what happens is, see, sometimes people don't forget to close the freezer door. Sometimes they close it. So the freezer never opens. The waffles never thaw. The flour never goes quick. Always with the flour. They gotta have the flour. If it's not a flour, or if they don't have a flour, it's not a waffle. You may be confusing it with a pancake. They'll try and trick you. The pancakes, they want to be the waffles. It's like the Sneeches. The star belly Sneeches had bellies with stars, but the plain belly Sneeches had none upon stars. So sometimes they don't stop, and then a person wakes up in the morning and is like, it's waffle time. Da da da! They go to the freezer, they get out the waffle, and then into the toaster. Always the toaster. So at first, all is good. They don't know what's going on. They're still frozen. They're just like frozen. They don't have their arms. They don't have the legs. They don't have the flour. It's officially dead. It has no flour. But then they push down the level, and it all gets warm, and the waffle thaws, and it's like, ooh, it's nice in here. I must be a flour. And then pop 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 flour, and it's like, yes, they can escape. Little do they know. So they're looking around. They're like, wait. This isn't the freezer. What is going on? It's getting too hot. Oh no! What is happening? And that is the last thought the waffle ever had. It cooks right there in the toaster. See, the reason you never see their arms, their legs, and flour like is because their arms, they're so small compared to the waffle. They just burn off and they go crisp. That's what all the crispies are. It's not from the toaster. It's not from the it's your waffles arms, but like the arms go quick. And that is the story. The waffles.
I've officially lost brain cells.